Hello friends, it's Tonton. In today's video we're gonna cover the new update that will be released on the 21st of August, so let's go with the sneak peek. As usual, it comes with the gift codes, which I will show you in a moment, but that's what you get for it, so a bit of gems. That's really good for a PvP event because you get a bit more defense, you get some speed ups, so let's take it. And without further ado, let's go towards the update. But if you want to know the gift code, that's the one at the bottom. JG update 821. So as you can likely guess from it, that the month, that the day, so that's in today's we have an update, and that's what we're gonna go through. Yesterday, we covered the trailer about Tundra Arms League, which is a Foundry kind of tournament over 2 weeks where 64 alliances are competing per zone. So zone is like in Frost Dragon Tyrant. It's like a bunch of states, usually 50, 60, 80, 100 states, depending a bit on how they do that. And out of these amount of states, there will be top 64 alliance in power selected, and then they will fight for some extra reward in a tournament fashion for 2 weeks. So that's really exciting. We don't have much more detail about it. I'll link yesterday's video when I cover all of it, and I link my Discord in the description as well, where I kind of had a written summary of all of it. But that's kind of a tournament around the Foundry. And hopefully we got more information later. I'll just read what's on the screen. New event, Tundra Clash, ignite the battlefield. The all new Tundra Arms League is about to begin. This is where the mighty collide, shining chapter of Alliance Elite. Rally your elite forces and claim your military glory. Victor advance in triumph while the defeated fight their way back. Only the strongest can stand on top and be the champion. So that's really, again, a kind of a new game mode, and it's a Foundry battle. So maybe at some point we will have kind of Canyon or something like that. I don't know. The other good news is we finally have the level 8 Polar Terror, which means that we have probably new pets as well. So level 8 is Abyssal Shell Dragon, now roam the Tundra. With thick ice armor and destructive attacks, it stands as both the protector of the Tundra and a formidable test of the chief willpower. Unlocks when the server reaches the required progress. So last time, if I recall well, we had the extra Polar Terror, and then later we had the pet, right? So I'm not sure it means all their states will get the pet. We don't know what the unlock is. I'm assuming that if you have Fire Crystal 5 or something like that, maybe Fire Crystal 8, or 9, you might need, I don't know, around there you should have it. These are Polar 7 are fairly easy to kill for a long time now, so maybe you get that around there, Fire Crystal 5 or a bit later. But we will see in 2 days from now. So let's talk about the patch note. So we have 25 updates. Some are kind of small, some are bigger. So let's go through them. So Alliance member list optimization. There is a lot of optimization about small things in the game. Alliance member list now supports search, making it easier to find players. So if you want to talk to one of your teammates, it's a bit better. Alliance list optimization added a whitelist feature that prioritizes the display of alliance that have whitelisted player to help to join to regen familiar faster team. So if I leave an alliance in game, let's do that with my main. I'll show you in a sec. I don't think I have any consequences in leaving my alliance, but my game is slow. So if I leave the alliance, let's do it. When I join, I will have the one that I'm whitelisted at the top, which is already the case for me because that's the top alliances anyway. But that might be the case. They said, and I don't know if it's in the patch note, but people might come back to their higher rank. So we'll see. In the rank they used to be. So for me, it could have been coming back as R4, for example. So we'll see if it's in the patch note. So if they are not at the top, they will be at the top. So you will be able to basically rejoin a lot more easily. Alliance notice optimization. Alliance notice now support likes and dislikes. So Alliance notice is, that kind of message. So that's something I updated yesterday, and there will be a button to like or dislike So people, you can have votes with like or dislike. You can just know if people, you can have a routine where you ask people to like the alliance notice, so you know who is watching it. It's like some group of players in Discord, they do a thumbs up on Discord when you send a message, so that will be the same thing to kind of know if people are reading or not. So that will be one good thing. Allowing members to give instant feedback. Added a function to enable timed notice push notification in Alliance chat. So you can publish certain Alliance notification when you want. So you know there is an event tomorrow, and you can time it just before reset or at reset that's gonna be published. Alliance Notice tab, R4 and R5 can now directly publish notice for smoother management. So I'm assuming, and that's something I'll be interested to work on, is like a rotation. I don't know how far you can schedule them, but like a rotation for the week. So let's say on Sunday, you plan all your Alliance notice and you rotate them throughout the week. So people have always the latest information. So that might be a really good way to manage your Alliance. For Alliance notification optimization, when a new member joins the Alliance, a system notification will be triggered, allowing you to tap and view the chief detail. When R4 and 5 send a group message, a push notification will automatically pop up in the system bar to ensure no members miss important information. So there are two things here, right? When someone new is joining, you can quickly see their profile. So I guess, profile is that thing. So let's say I join the Alliance and people can just somehow click somewhere here and they have access to that, right? So they can see, who am I and all of that. So that's one thing. And the other thing was about, so if I send a group message, so I do that often, R4 or R5, I don't have it anymore, but here because I left the Alliance, but if you're R4, you get a message button and it looks like that. It's a broadcast to everyone. So I just send one to everyone, as you can see, right? I just said that we are full for transfers, blah, 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 and that, if people want to join, they have to come on their own on Friday. But that was the message. So that will, because the issue with these messages is a lot of people are missing them. So with that change, it should do a push notification in Alliance chat. So hopefully people are not missing it. So that will be really good, because as the R4, sometimes, you have to kind of scratch your head because people are basically not reading your messages. Like somehow some people never manage to read messages, and even after months of playing the game, they still discover how to join rallies and what to do on bear trap, and you're like, dude, we have been constantly sending it for the last 6 months and you didn't know. So hopefully it helps. It might not, if people don't want to read, they don't want to read. Task list optimization. Added a reminder pop-up when new tasks are added. Notification will appear at the top of the screen, making it easier for you to handle important matters promptly. So the task list is that thing, but you need to be outside of your city. Is you click on the time, you have the task list. So that somehow they will get a pop-up. If I'm adding bear trap or something, they might be having a pop-up somewhere here that tells people there is something new. Often, we put things in the task list, and people are asking on Alliance chat, when do we do what? It's like, dude, just check the task list. Alliance Showdown optimization. Added a pop-up showing the result of the previous match schedule with improved daily and seasonal result mail out for better clarity. I'm not too sure about the first part. Showing the result of the previous match schedule. Maybe that's, maybe that's detail about the last time we had it, so last month. I don't think it really matters. But you get more details here. Alliance mobilization optimization. So if you know what the 6 means, just let me know in the comment if you understood what it means. More precisely, added exclusive mission selection vouchers to make completion mission more flexible. So one of the issues with Alliance mobilization with the exclusive mission is you have to refresh them, and it costs 500 gems. So somehow you will get so that's 7 vouchers to make. So you seems to be able to refresh them for vouchers. So I don't know how much you will get, or you get one a day, 5 a day. So you will be able to refresh the exclusive mission for free without using gems. So my suggestion will be, if that's the case and you get an amount to use for free, is to refresh them manually when they're on a 2-minute cooldown. So before the first completion of the day. And once you completed this mission once, they start to be 5-minute cooldown. So that's where when it starts to be hard to get some of these. So if you have time and you can refresh all day, then do your 2 minutes cooldown yourself and do the 5 minutes cooldown with the one you can do for free and instantly that the game give you. If you don't have time to play and you are kind of behind and you are in a rush, then just use them whenever you need to make some points. That will be how I will consider using them until it's working differently, but that's my initial thoughts on it. 8. Event start time display optimization. Once the Legion has successfully registered for the Foundry Battle and Canyon Clash, the event's exact start time now shows on the main screen with the options to screen. So, long story short, when you registered and you look here, you will have some of the start time of the Legion and the detail with because if I remember well, you basically have Legion 1 and Legion 2 at the bottom, and you have to click to know when is what. So when registration is complete, then you don't have to do that anymore. That's what it says. That's a small thing, but why not? A lot of things are small things today in the patch. So let's do 9. Battle report optimization. All bear and battle reports are now integrated in one display, making it easier to check battle stats. So it's like Crazy Joe. If you're familiar with it, you just have one kind of email, and then in that email you have all of the reports. I think it's a good thing, that's make it a bit easier to understand and compare. So if you want to test, Flint versus Hector, and you have a doubt that Flint is still better, if you want to try Flint versus Magnus, or Geronimo 2-star versus Flint 4 stars, like that kind of stuff, it's a bit easier to go through them because you will have one report. Usually you cannot save the Crazy Joe report, so you might not be able to save that one, so you cannot really keep them for a long time. So that's the only issue with these report that have multiple reports inside them. You cannot really save them for later. So hopefully that's possible one day. Fortress battle optimization. The rewards allocation screen now show fire crystal levels to help with allocation. So if you wanted to reward you higher levels or you lower levels, whatever you do, that should help a bit. I don't really see it needed, to be honest, but it costs nothing to have, and it might be helpful for some alliance the way they do things, so why not? Barricades garrison optimization added auto garrison function, which automatically assign the strongest heroes based on troop power. So at some point, I guess what could be the issue here? What are they trying to think? I think what's happening after a while is when you select your heroes, they don't update automatically, right? If you select them manually, I believe, because I had that issue on my Furnace 28 City the other day. I choose some heroes in Gen 1, we got Gen 2. I checked again my barricade for Gen 2, for Joe, for Crazy Joe, and I had my Gen 1 heroes, and my strongest heroes were not up to date. So I think that's, you will have an option here somewhat to toggle, and that will always have your strongest heroes inside. So that could be interesting to especially when you kind of forget about that regularly. So 12, hero gear optimization. Chief below Furnace 15 will now see tips showing gear usage level rules. So I guess it's like you only know about Chief gear and Chief time when you are closer to when you unlock them. So maybe there are more information sooner or something like that. 13, Gina's Revenge optimization. After the update, Chiefs will have a chance to obtain Gina's shard, or Gina or her shard from hero recruitment. So hero recruitment are the keys. So I assume it will be on the golden keys. Maybe it's on the gray one too. I don't know, but that's another way to get it. Gina, if you missed her, you can actually convert, which I cannot because my Gina is maxed, but I don't know if that this one or the other kind of item, but you can convert I don't have it in the calendar. Yeah, you can convert some of things here. You can convert some of the item from the hero's mission into Gina's shard already. So if you don't have Gina's maxed, which you should, you can always catch up that way. And if you really don't have her, you can get shards from here. Simple as that. So that's it for Gina, and it's not clear about they say hero recruitment, so yeah, who knows, but I assume it's probably only golden. We'll see. 14, fire crystal shard optimization, output optimization. So that's really good. After fire crystal tech is unlocked, Chief reaching the required furnace level So that might be 5, we don't know. But that's probably at least 5 because you get level 5, then you get Fire Crystal 5, then you get the whatever it's called, the Fire Crystal Tech, and then you get Fire Crystal 6, 7, 8, right? So that's the order. So I'm assuming it's probably Fire Crystal 5. It might be Fire Crystal 6, but you will get some in the Lighthouse Intel mission, so it could be later. It could be, 7, 8, whatever, but that we'll know soon enough. When the state reaches the specified progress, Fire Crystal Shard will be available in State of Power, Labyrinth, as well as Fame and Fang event shops. So you will be able to get more of these. So they are clearly helping us to get shards. Now you can get shard in the Labyrinth shop. They added the commission, they added the weekly card, and now they are giving you some with Intel missions at some point, and then they give you some other options, State of Power, which is nice, Labyrinth, so you can clearly go to T11 faster. So for me, ETL's T12 or something like that later down the line, but they're really helping us to get T11. T11 were really hard to get and really like a whale kind of thing. That might bring down like T11 from 12 months more or less for free to play to maybe 10 to 9 months. We will see the amounts you get, but maybe it's not big, but maybe it's big. We don't know yet. But that's probably not crazy if it's Intel mission. So it might be bringing it from 12 to 11 months, something like that. 15 state transfer chat optimization, simplified and traditional Chinese are merged, so it does not concern most of us, but that helped. We had the Chinese alliance on our states, and they were, I don't know if they were simplified or traditional Chinese, but basically they said always that the transfer chat is dead and they cannot recruit, and they end up leaving to merge with another alliance because they could never recruit for many months. So I don't know if it's a big deal, but it might be helping for the Chinese player. State merge optimization. After the merge, Journey of Light, Treasure Hunter, and Silver Frost Shop will retain pre-merge data. So the event itself is not resetting, but the pack are resetting. So that's I don't think I don't think you want to transfer for that. It's probably not worth it, but maybe some people were transferring to get extra rewards here by spending the money, but I don't know. It feels a very small thing. I don't know if it's really important. Daybreak Island decoration, so they are adding the Frostwood. So it's a new basic decoration, that's it. Alliance Championship optimization, they added reward for the defeated player, so everyone is motivated to participate. So you add, reward mostly if you are undefeated, so that's cool. Everyone gets something. Chat optimization, Alliance and group chat now support mentions, so with the name notification for instant delivery of important messages. The max number of chiefs that can be notified in a single mission have been adjusted to 50. So that's a lot of people you can tag. So if you want to tag a few people specifically, now you can do Alliance and group chat as well. I'm pretty sure that these were supporting already the mentions, but maybe not up to 15. So to 50, sorry. So I'm not sure exactly what's changing here. Probably the amount. I'm pretty sure you can do mentions in Alliance and group chat. Alliance optimization added Alliance rule overview to help allies quickly get up to speed. So we will have a new menu in the Alliance where you can show your rules. So you can set, what to join, what to use when you join a rally, when you, for garrison, for attack, for bear trap. You can have, I don't know how much space we will have, but you can set all the rules that you have. How do you do forts? Do you rally from base? Do you teleport? Are they safe? How do you do on kill event or brother in arms? Like all these things, eventually, if you have enough space, you can put in there so people are up to speed with what to do, either after a state transfer or when they are changing alliance. So that's really good. Journey of Light optimization, optimize treasure assembly interface. So that's when you merge chests, when you take 3 chests. When assembly is not possible, the button will appear grayed out, because here right now you can always assemble chests, and you just see you have 2 out of 3, so you cannot do it, but you can still open the window and everything, which is, I don't know if it's a big deal, but it probably make you waste some time, so why not? Why not removing it? Foundry battle optimization. Upon entering the battlefield, the system will automatically hide the event megaphone notification for state power, castle battle, and fortress battle. So That's weird to me. I think that has to do because Foundry will happen another day because of the tournament, right? The Tundra Arms League. Because you have Tundra on Sunday evening, and there are no such thing as State of Power, Castle Battle, or Fortress Battle on Sunday evening. So I'm assuming that you might do your matches on Friday evening, on Saturday, so on day with other events, so you might get the notification, and that might block the screen and prevent you to properly do your battle. And because it's a tournament format, it will be very bad to lose a match or to have a disadvantage because you had an important attack to do, or rally or action to do in Foundry for the tournament. And you're kind of messing that up because of that. So I guess that's why they do it, else it does not make any sense. So that kind of tells us that some matches for Foundry tournament might happen during Set of Power, Castle Battle, and or Fortresses. Pet skill optimization. Optimize the effect of the Giant Tapir Natural Intuition and the Giant Elec Mystical Finding skill effect. After the update, using this skill will get greater reward. So let's look at them quickly. So that the Tapir and that the Elk, right? So if I remember, the Elk is giving you that, which you get, I don't know if you can see the reward, but it really gives you peanuts. I loved the level it up initially because I thought it was good, but you can kind of skip it. It's really bad. And Tapir is giving you food, but it's giving you a very little amount of food compared to what you need nowadays. So I think you get more food every day, plus you get more than one charm on one fire crystal, which is literally nothing at that stage of the game for a daily cooldown. There should be a lot more. Really, there should be a lot more. Beast search optimization. The first time you defeat a beast, the search level will automatically move to the next level for a better experience. So when you start the game, you have to kill a beast 1 to attack a beast 2, level 2, and you have to kill a beast level 2 to kill a beast level 3. So you attack a beast level 2, and then you have to change the slider yourself to level 3. So that will automatically update to the highest level to +1 compared to what you killed. But that's only the first time you defeat a beast. So it's when you are trying to get from 2 to 3, 3 to 4. If you already killed a lot of beasts 24 and you have unlocked until 26 and you cannot do 25 and 26, then you can send your marches for 24 and that's gonna work because it's not gonna change the slider every time for you. So that's okay, that's a very small thing, but that's smoothing the experience for new players. And last one, Alliance Shop Optimization. Some discounted item has now further discounts, giving you more saving when redeeming. So let's look at the Alliance, which was it? The Alliance Shop Optimization. So that this one, right? You go to Alliance, you go here, you go to Shop, and somehow there are more discounts. So I don't know if it can go to 70, so I don't know if it can go to 90. I don't know if it's this one that you can get, that have further discount, but they gave us a lot more Alliance token lately. You get some from Alert from Alliance Mobilization, you get some from Alliance Showdown, you get some from other events as well, and now they give us further discounts. So they might, I would not be surprised if they are adding even more item or revamping that one day. I would not really be surprised because, we got 2 or 3 times more Alliance tokens. So now you can do a lot, right? For me, I can do every week, I can do Transfer Pass, which I start to not need. I start to have 50 or whatever, 47. I can do Pet XP, I can do Pet Chest every week. And on top of that, I can do something else. I can do some of these. I can do some teleports, I can do some VIP points, and especially because I'm really pushing hard during Alliance Mobilization, so I have a lot of them afterwards, and for the next 3 weeks, I'm kind of okay. And maybe the last week before, during SVS, basically, maybe I'm not able to buy all the chests or all the XP, but I can buy most of it every time, and that's really, really cool. So that's it for today, everyone. Again, there is a gift code, so I'll show it to you one more time. People ask about it, so I'll kind of cover that. So there are 2 gift codes, right? This one is for everyone. You need a Furnace level 9. This one is for must meet Chief Concierge Standard Service. I believe, I'm not sure 100%, I'm not exactly how it works, but my belief is that, my understanding at least, is the Chief Concierge Service is VIP customer support, and in this game, VIP customer support is simple. It's known how it works, which is rare. Sometimes it's a very obscure thing, and You never know how it works, but it's $10K spent. So if your account is, you spend $10K on your account, you can unlock VIP shop and you have access to VIP customer support. So some people might be shocked by that, but I worked 10 years in gaming in the customer support industry, not always on mobile, but a tiny bit in mobile, and VIP customer support is a thing in this industry. It's fairly common and nearly every company I know has it. And you basically have appointed like account managers. Sometimes it's even account managers for like the biggest spenders. If you're at 10K, you are not one of the biggest spenders in this game. You are a big spender, but you are not, you are not that big. Some people are spending 300, 400, 500K. And I don't know if Whiteout Survival have account manager for like these big people, but they have like more sophisticated kind of support. So they have an extra code. I don't know what that code is giving you. I've not spent 10K on the game, which I'm both, happy to say. But at the same time, I love to get something extra for the code and to get access to VIP support. So yeah, so that's it for today, guys. Enjoy the gift code. Enjoy the update. What I did not mention, that the update will take place on the 21st of August and from 2 a.m. to 4:30 a.m. UTC. So usually my suggestion is because on patch day, because some of the systems are changed and you get more rewards for Intel mission, for example, I would suggest people not to do Intel missions and their arenas and all these things before the maintenance, because we might have more change that we are not yet, they are not yet in the patch note. Often there are 1 or 2, 3 more change that they are adding live, when the patch is here compared to the patch note. So you might miss something important. So sometimes they are compensating it. So let's say you did your Intel missions before the patch and the patch is giving you fire crystal shards. They might send you the fire crystal shard. They have been very good at that on Whiteout Survival. I played many games and I supported some games that they would not do that, right? So they cannot guarantee it, I'm sure, every time. So if I were you, on the 21st of August, at reset, so on the night from the 20th to the 21st, I'll not do my dailies. I'll keep everything for after the reset, maybe just send your farmers and stuff, but that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for everyone that shared the link to the concierge page. I got it shared many times now, so I can cover that as soon as possible. So I really appreciate it. That's usually a heads up that's given to the VIP by the VIP customer support to the VIP players, I believe. But nowadays, you can find it anywhere. It's shared in game, on Discords, everywhere. Everyone is aware of it in advance. So yeah, so that's it for now. Thanks again for watching. Consider subscribing, consider joining the Discord, and I see you in the next one. Bye.